Hello, just waiting for people to come on. I wanted to fix my hair first because it got all crazy. And then I was gonna update all y'all. Oh my word, I'm sorry. My hair's like really crazy. Kind of just does whatever it feels like. So do I. It's just like me. Hey, good to have you back. Okay, so I have some updates. It's been a busy couple days. First of all, I had to start Lovenox shots, which are for blood thinning, because, wait a sec. I might have to put you guys on hold because this is weird. Thanks, Jen. It's saying that my battery is low, but it's plugged in. Okay, just a sec. Let me go find out why it's saying that, okay? Don't leave. I'll be right back. You can look at my decorations. I don't know. Okay, well, if I can't figure it out. If my nurse comes in, then I'll have to let her know. For some reason, my IV thing is saying that I have a low battery, but it's plugged in, so I don't know. Anyway, so what I was saying is they wanted to give me blood thinner shots, Lovenox shots, to prevent like clots from forming in my PICC line. So they started the shots. I'm not a huge fan because I bruise very easily. So here's from my shots. There's those. And there's a shot right there. I have 2 on my stomach too. One's bad and the other one's not as bad. So I'm kind of not liking those. But whatever. Okay. So that's one update. These fancy shots that I get to have. And then okay, so like the past few nights, it's usually in the evening, I feel like I can taste blood. So I spit, and when I spit, it's like a, not to gross you out, but it's sort of like an orangey, pinkish, spitty, blah, okay? That's fine. Whatever. So I told the nurses and whatever, and they were like, okay, well, next time, and the doctors, and they said next time, take a picture of it. Okay, so I did. I took some pictures of it, and I showed it to them, and they were like, okay, yeah, that's probably not too alarming. Well, last night I went to bed, and then, I woke up around 4 o'clock in the morning, and I didn't even notice yet if I had, like, the taste of blood, because usually that's the first thing that I notice, like, that there's blood that I need to spit out. I didn't even notice if I had a taste of blood. I could feel something in my mouth, like something gross. So, anyway, I put my finger in there and I scraped it out, and it was like a clump of blood, and it was dark red. So, I, like, freaked out, and they had given me, like, one of these things, like a specimen cup, to spit into so that they could see what it looks like. So I, like, kind of, like, put the blob into the cup, and then I could tell that I was tasting blood, so I was spitting into the cup, and it was dark red. Like, so I'm spitting up dark red blood. Not coughing it up, spitting. It's like it seemed like it was draining down into, like, my mouth. You know, like, if you had, like, nasal drainage or whatever, and back into your throat or something. Like, I was just, like, spitting. I was not even coughing. Okay. So then I buzzed for the nurse, and I showed it to her, and I was like, this is gross, and this just is what I just spit. So she got the doctor, and the doctor was like, oh no, like, that's gross and weird. So let's see what happened after that. Okay, then they said they were going to take me for a CAT scan. And I was thinking, well, okay, but I don't know, I was, like, scared. So I made them give me Xanax, and they gave me a whole tablet of Xanax, so I was totally knocked out. And then suddenly I'm awoken to an x-ray tech coming in and saying, I'm here to do an x-ray, and I said, no, I'm not getting an x-ray, I'm getting a CAT scan. And so the x-ray tech walked out and talked to the nurse, and the nurse came in, and they were like, no, we're actually not doing the CAT scan. We're going to first do an x-ray. And I was like, oh, okay. So I did an x-ray. Okay, then they looked at the x-ray, and I don't remember how this order even happened, but it turned out to be they decided to go ahead and take me down for the CAT scan. So fine. I went down, and I didn't take Xanax anymore because I realized there's no contrast, and that's what I was afraid of, was the contrast. That's what I sometimes react to it, so I get a little anxious. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to have contrast. I'm just going to go and get this CAT scan done. And they told me they were going to do it of my lungs, like a chest x-ray, and then they also decided to do it of my face in case it was like a sinus thing, like the blood was coming from somewhere in my sinuses, which is what I was thinking was happening. So I went down for the CAT scan, and it was fine, not a big deal. Well, then the results came back that from the CAT scan, okay. Now, I don't totally understand this. I should, probably, but I don't. But my nurse was trying to explain it to me, my night nurse, and she said that basically they're thinking there could be an esophageal, I think that's how you say it. Esophageal, hemorrhage or something, and that it can happen because of, like, liver problems. And so that's weird. Maybe it is that, I don't really know. But anyway, they also said that they have to redo it. They're going to redo the CAT scan tomorrow. This time it's going to be with contrast. But I am not going to I'm not going to take Xanax or whatever. They're actually, because I had a reaction to contrast in the past, they're giving me steroids. So I took my first dose a little bit ago. I take my second dose at 1 in the morning. And then when they wake me up to take me down for the CAT scan, I'll take my last dose with Benadryl. And then I'll go and hopefully be fine and not react, okay? So that's tomorrow. My husband is texting me with questions, and I feel bad. I won't stay on too long. But anyway, I lost my train of thought. Oh, so I'm gonna go tomorrow, and I'm gonna, tomorrow morning, they're gonna recheck, with the contrast, they're gonna look, like, at the, like, kind of like the esophagus and the chest and the lungs and whatever, okay. So that's that part. And then, okay. So then they said that my x-ray came back, and it was, this is so weird, okay? So I have this PICC line, and had it, ta-da, I've had it like over, like about a little more than 3 weeks. And the x-ray showed that my PICC line, because it's basically, for those of you that aren't familiar, a PICC line is like a little catheter that goes like up through your arm usually into close to your heart. Like it'll like deliver the medicine or whatever it is close to your heart. Well, it shows that the catheter from my PICC line is too close to my heart. That's what the x-ray showed. So they had to like take the dressing off my PICC line, which is fine because they change it on Thursdays anyway. They took it off, and then they ended up pulling out some of the catheter. Okay, fine, whatever. I was a little freaked out, but it worked out. And then they redressed it back up. Then they had to redo an x-ray to make sure that they did it correctly. Well, the x-ray results came back again, and no, they didn't do enough. They had to pull more of it out. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, for real? So this is like what my whole night has been so far. Anyway, so they ended up taking off all the dressing again, and then unclipping the whole PICC line, pulling it out a couple more centimeters, redressing it, and just now, before I came on, I had another x-ray done. So hopefully we're good now, and hopefully I won't have to redo this. But, yeah, so it's just kind of been an adventure today, and whatever, but, and then the whole thing with, like, the blood stuff is fun, and I like to keep it interesting, so I'm doing a good job with that. And happy news, my sister came, Jessica, and I don't know if she came because she was worried about me or felt sorry for me, because I had texted my family to let them know about the blood situation, and, I mean, I was nervous because I didn't want to do the CAT scan. Hi, Sister Aunt. I didn't want to do the CAT scan, and I don't know, like, I was nervous about that, and I was nervous about everything, so I don't know if she came just because of that, like, because she knew I was nervous, or, I don't know, it also was convenient, like, for a time for her to come, so that was nice. But she came, and she hung out with me most of the day, and that was fun. So that was the happy side of things. Everyone hit the like, please. Okay, obey my nephew. I know. That's how I feel. I just have to keep things interesting here and scare everybody, so yeah, then I have two friends, two Jens. Jen, you're one of them. And then another Jen. And Katie, as in my sister. Oh, yeah, it would have. You guys are funny. Anyway, I had two Jens that were gonna come visit me today, to my two Jen friends, and since things were so chaotic, and I knew I was having another x-ray, and they had to deal with my PICC line and everything, I told them, and I was tired and everything, and I had a headache, and I was like, maybe just don't come. And I was sad, because that was like a hard thing for me to say, because I like having visitors, but I'm actually glad that they didn't make the trip, because they wouldn't have let them in the room. Like, they can't be in the room during the x-rays, and I had two of them, and they can't be in the room while they're doing the PICC line stuff, because of, like, sanitary things, like, you know, you gotta be whatever. What's that called? Like, everything has to be, like, I was gonna say kosher, but that is not the right word. Oh my goodness. Anyway, it has to be kosher. Dirty people can't come, basically. When you aren't being so needy. Thanks, girl. I'll try not to be needy in the near future. I can't even believe this. Like, I've been so boring. Like, the doctors keep saying, like, just keep being boring. You're doing great. Like, that's what we want you to do. And I have been. I've been doing really good at being boring. And then all of a sudden, things got weird. So, anyway. Boring is good. I'm trying. I'm trying to be boring. But anyway. So yeah, that was my update. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, any of you out there that has my husband's phone number? Any of you? Do you have my husband's cell phone number? If you do, text him and tell him. Oh, Mal, you do, right? Katie, do you? Somebody. Jen, I don't know if you do. Well, if you have my phone number, you have my husband's phone number because his just ends in 3 instead of mine. Can somebody please text my husband, because I'm on chat, this live thing. Just text him and tell him, put the money in an envelope. He'll know what you're talking about. Say, Sarah says, put the money in an envelope. Okay? He'll know. It's a secret code that we have. He was texting me, asking me where he's supposed to put the money. And I can't just stop this. Thanks! Y'all are so awesome. So who all is out there? There's Katie and Jen and Mel and Andrea. And I'll get Katie, Jen, Mel, Andrea, TJ. I got you. That's 5, but it says I have 12 peoples. Are there more peoples out there? Oh, Lola. Can't forget Lola. TJ again. Okay. 2 TJs. I didn't Kirsten. Hey, Kirsten. Okay. I didn't forget you. Is Nico there? Should I count him? Brian's listening with you. Okay. Hi, Brian. How's Brian feeling with his shoulder repair stuff? Trying to figure out how to leave the comments, and you did it! Yay! Hi, Nina. And David, hey! I missed the Wednesday thing, and I'm so sorry. I'll try again this coming Wednesday. Nico's making a fort. Your dad? His shoulder's actually pretty good. Sciatica is no bueno. Uh-oh, now he's gonna have to go to the chiro. Like you, Jen. Jen, do you go to mine, or did you find a different one? I couldn't remember. Because I go to a good one. I actually miss her. I wonder if she makes house calls to the hospital, like, far away. You missed the good part? What? You're gonna have to rewatch it. I only tell my secrets one time. It's a secret. I do a lot of winks. There wasn't one. We have our own stim pads now. There wasn't one what? Good Chiro 125 Advanced Chiropractic. That sounds familiar. Oh, thank you. Thank you, David. There was a good part. Oh, you mean, no, my update. I updated, but TJ didn't like it because he didn't hear the whole thing. So, TJ, did you hear about the blood and the PICC line and the x-rays and then the CAT scans? That's what this was about. P.S. We should FaceTime. I'll FaceTime you later if you want. As long as you have your mustache wax available. Because that's pretty much... Oh. Good. Good what? Good grief? My mom. I got up at the airport in Indy, so I should probably go. Oh, okay, have fun. Thanks for tuning in for a little bit. I got to do FaceTime with Andrea and her kids yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, I think so. And her son showed me all their toys. So now I know what toys they have. Fun times. We can FaceTime whenever. Well, I don't like to bother you because, like, you guys watch movies and such. And I don't know when your bedtime is. Just FaceTime you. You can FaceTime me. Or you can message me and say, FaceTime me. Like that. So, that's good. Anything else anyone needs to know about me? Or anything I should know about anyone else? Anything exciting going on? No, I'm not going to any time because you guys, you know, when your lady is home, I don't want to interrupt. What's up when you were this morning finishing my prep? Oh. That was early though. Glad you are feeling and looking good now. Rain, check out my visit for Shizzle. I dress up as a Power Ranger on Saturdays. Okay. Okay, I will look forward to that. Gonna watch some TV now with the hubs. Oh, that's what I need to know? Okay. Thanks for letting me know. Love you, Jen. I'll see you soon. No worries. Jen got to play with my kids yesterday. Oh my word, my father-in-law has that. That's no fun. Oh, see, Jen, you're kissing me. You always air kiss me when you hug me. Any other messages for Jeff? Well, I can text him later. I just had to tell him that part because I knew it was a little bit more urgent. Both of your parents do. Oh my word, for real? It is hereditary, right? You can play with my kids. Jen did. Jen went to my sister's house and played with my kids. And then they sent me videos. And it was cracking me up. Videos and pictures. So, besides TJ dressing as a Power Ranger, is there anything else I should know? Anything else new or exciting? Bye, love you. Thanks for chatting. See ya later, Andrea. I went to high school with her back in the day. Yeah. Back in the day. I was telling one of my nurses about when I was in the hospital 20 years ago, and they're like, 20 years ago? And I was like, you maybe weren't even born. Just kidding. But I was 16, so I was telling them a story about it. And they think it's funny that I remember it. Basically, I think they think it's funny that I'm a little bit older than them. By, like, a lot. Way back in the day. Yeah. We're not that old, though. Especially me. Because I'm going to get a new heart. And it's probably going to come from, like, a 16-year-old. A little bit by a lot. Yeah, 20 years ago we were juniors in high school. No, we weren't. No, right? Like 20 years ago we were finishing our sophomore years. And then you'll run circles around us old folks. Totally. I'm going to get my new heart, and I'm going to be so fast, and I'm going to play the violin and do Irish jigs, and you guys won't even know I'm coming. And then you'll be like, whoa, who's that really fast person? That's Molly's fear. It is Molly's fear. Molly's afraid that I'm going to come out of surgery and recover and then have like tons of energy and then start yelling at everybody else because they're being lazy and be like, you guys have felt like this? This is what it feels like to have a whole heart working? Why are you all just sitting around? Did I want to speak Russian? No, I thought I wanted to speak, Tennessee. I want to speak Tennessean with like a little bit of like a British twist. Maybe. Like I want to go back and forth. Tennessee and British. Like half and half. Or Australian. I'm really good at Australian. Miranda would tell you that. My Tennessee twang. Yep, that's what I'm going to have. I have a lot of plans for when I get my new heart. You can speak Tennessee if you want. But you have to just try. You have to practice it. It's not going to just happen. Or you have to get a new heart. Those are the choices. You pick. My mom says I had a Texas For real? That's funny. I always feel like when you post pictures of Nico, I feel like you guys should be in Texas. I don't know why. He just reminds me of a kid that should be in Texas. Like he's all rough and tough. A question. What's keeping you busy lately? I color a lot. And I binge watch shows. That's basically let's see. I do like this little devotional thing and read with my Bible. And I color and I binge watch shows. Okay, I'm trying to get us there. Or Montana. Wait, what? Oh, Texas? No, that is not what we talked about. Anything good? Good what? On TV? On Netflix? Is that what you mean? I don't watch bad things. I have a busy book I was gonna bring. What's a busy book mean? Oh, any good shows? Okay, so the first show that I binge watched was called Greenhouse Academy. And I kind of found out that that was made for teenagers, but it's okay because it was like a fairly clean show. There wasn't like a lot of language or anything inappropriate. So I liked that one, and it was kind of like suspenseful. Okay, why does that keep popping up? Make it go away. Oh. Hawaii equals pineapples. That is true. And I love pineapples, so thanks, Lola, for reminding me about that. Okay, so Greenhouse Academy. Then I binge watched Emily Owens, MD. So that was good. I didn't like it as much because it had like some stuff was a little bit eh. But then now I'm watching Life Unexpected. So yeah, and I like Life Unexpected. It's I don't know, I feel like that one is sort of like there's still some things that I don't love about it, but I don't know. I feel like compared to a lot of shows nowadays, like it's hard to find shows that aren't offensive. But I like it. It's about a girl that was raised in foster care. So, yeah. It's kind of interesting in that way. You need to call my kids when you get bored. Abby just loved talking with you the other day. Aww. I will. I will call every single day. They can take turns. It'll be like one day it'll be so-and-so's turn and one day it'll be another so-and-so's turn. I can rotate. Yeah, I'll draw names out of a hat. We could have pickers. Remember the pickers, Katie? Me too. But we could have pickers. We really could. Pickers! Okay, so speaking of pickers, because they were from a game, Jessica has never played Scrabble before. That's weird. So I had her play a game of Scrabble with me, and it was so fun. And then I was feeling a little sorry for her, so I gave her a little clue and told her, like, a move she could make, and then she beat me. I would have won otherwise, but we were pretty close most of the game. So that was fun, playing Scrabble with Jess. And hi, Sarah Hunt. Just getting ready for bed and saw you on here. Here I am. So those of you that didn't watch from the beginning, okay, it's not a word I made up. I even looked it up online. It's for reals, okay? Trust me. Trust me on this. Are you kidding, Kirsten? People really have never played Scrabble? Raise your hand. Okay, if you haven't ever played Scrabble, say I, okay? We're taking a vote. But also, I was going to say, if you haven't seen the beginning of this video, you'll want to watch it because I gave the update on all the health stuff. So when you get a chance, you can watch it. Okay, you said I. Only one person's never played Scrabble. She talks about blood. It's really important though, Katie. Blood is important to our bodies. And I make the nurses laugh because every time they do something, I'm like, I tell them, I'm like, well, you can do it as long as you don't make blood squirt out. What did you say about wolves? Come back. Wolves. Wolves. What? Oh. You grew up with the wolves. Just being there made me feel better. Oh. It made me feel better too. Even though I wasn't like... I was fine. Like, I wasn't really like, oh no, I need somebody. It was just kind of like... stupid. Oh, is that a swear word? The blood part made me nervous. Oh, like when I texted about the blood and then you were nervous? And that's why you wanted Jessica. Did you tell her to come? It's all good. I mean, at 4:36 this morning. Well, that's when it happened. I was just being realistic. Or whatever. True. Or honest. I don't know what the words are. I'm making them up, apparently. So, does anybody want to ever play Scrabble with me? Or any other fun games? There's some other fun games. Because Tria brought me some games to play. Scrabble was one of them. And then Jack and Rebecca brought me Blokus. I think that's how you say it. And Jessica didn't want to try that one. So we tried Scrabble. I guess I just picked it. I don't know. You'll be right over. Yay! Game night! Alrighty. Well, this video has been over a half an hour. And I should probably check on my husband and make sure that he put the money in the envelope. And stuff like that. So If you want to know the updates, watch the beginning of the video. If you don't care about the updates, that's fine. Okay? Love you so much too. And I will talk to y'all later. Thanks for watching the show. My show. Anyway. Okay. I need to go to bed apparently. Alright, thanks for watching and thanks for praying. And I really appreciate you guys. So, there's that. Okay? Be good. Don't fight. And you're welcome for the updates. And I love y'all. Alright. Bye.